and gentlemen, a super premium, slow-brewed strong beer with great taste, clarity, and consistent quality, enjoyed in over 100 countries across the globe, making it a beer to be savored and to be shared. The story of AMSTEL began in the year 1870 when two friends, Mr. Charles and Mr. Joans, created history. By brewing a unique Bavarian-style lager beer in a multi-scale brewery, using brewing processes different from the regular Dutch norms. This became a milestone in Dutch brewing history in 1972. Amstel as a brand discovered its true USP by adding time ingredient. The beer is slowly brewed to perfection, producing an extra mature lager. It was in the year 1883 that Amstel grew its presence by making it the today present in over 100 countries. Amstel has proven its magic, giving taste buds across the world the glorious taste of slow-brewed beer. Is proud to welcome Amstel as its first international quality strong beer. A beer sure to win over the hearts of Indian consumers with its great taste, clarity, and consistent quality. Team Amstel, let's go all out and make Amstel the choice of millions by making it available, visible, and accessible at the marketplace.
AMSTEL, and a brand that United Breweries is very proud to bring to India and now to Tamil Nadu. At stories, and like many great inventions and creations, two friends who like to play billiards and drink beer with each other sat down over a conversation and started their first brewery in 1870, which eventually became the legacy of brand AMSTEL. So a brand that has 50 years, it's one of the oldest brands in the world. It's the 7th largest selling brand in the world. That itself speaks volumes for it's available across all continents, array of countries, and India is finally proud to bring this brand into the country. Now, like many things which are Indian, we have obviously customized it to our tastes and our needs. And I'll take you through some of that in a very short, crisp presentation. A little overview on the industry first. Now, what's happening, and you are not seeing it enough in Tamil Nadu, but I'm guessing going forward you will. But across the country, what is taking place is different price points are getting formed, and the beer industry is getting structured into mass premium, a slightly more premium, which we are marketeers calling accessible premium, and the super premium segment. Just to give you a sense, Kingfisher Strong, and most of the brands that you see around you are in the mass premium space. In Tamil Nadu, they are priced at about anywhere between 120 to 140. Kingfisher Strong is priced at 140, which is one of the leading selling brands over here. But coming in at a slightly 5 brands that have launched in this segment and created a little niche of the segment of its own. There's Carlsberg, there's Tuborg, there's Beck's Ice, which is recently launched. Some of these brands haven't come to Tamil Nadu, but I thought I'll give you an overview. And we have launched something called Kingfisher Strong, also in the same price point. In Tamil Nadu, we are bringing in AMSTEL, which is the 5th brand that we are launching in this segment. It gives us a very clear opportunity in the industry. So it's important for us as marketeers to give a Kingfisher brand. Set of brands provide to our consumers some international brands. Nationally, we have King Strong and we have AMSTEL. In Tamil Nadu, we have brought AMSTEL first. We felt the need for an international strong beer brand of this taste would do very well here. And at some point, so that's the argument, and that's where AMSTEL is playing. In Tamil Nadu, just to give you a sense, Kingfisher Strong is at 140 rupees. And AMSTEL is a very small premium above that at 150 rupees. We believe consumers for a 10 rupee on seeing an international brand, a good tasting brand in the space of strong beer segment, which is what bulk of the industry cloud, will see value in paying that little bit more for this international experience. The mainstream brand, if you see, there is in Tamil Nadu, in competition there are a host of brands, and there's Carlsberg at a slightly premium price, and that's where we see the opportunity. Accessible internationally, brought into the state. Pretty much every brand category in the is marketing, communication. United Breweries typically spends a lot of time, takes a lot of care in making sure that consumers will like. This is a brew that Tamil Nadu will appreciate, and we have introduced the brand. Introduced last year, and so far it's only in the southern states. We are now in this year going to expand to the rest of the country. So Tamil Nadu is actually one of the first states in India to receive AMSTEL. We're quite confident about this launch. A century and nearly a century and a half brands coming and going, and this one has held steady, held fast. Second thing which is very interesting on the brand and why the brew has done so well in our taste panels, and a very specially made beer. It is mature and is brewed for 21 days. Just to give you a sense, most beers are faster also, and the extra time that is spent in developing this brew, in maturing this brew, is what goes into giving this. Otherwise, some strong beers can either be very sweet or very harsh. This one has a very balanced taste, and the 7th largest brand in the world. I'm proud to bring it here. And Kerala, Tamil Nadu is the 4th market in the country where we have introduced it. And over the year, between the next 3 quarters, we will be nationally present in 100 countries. That's the proposition we are selling to the consumer. That's the story I'm narrating. Communication around its international heritage. Key visuals that we are using on product. This brand in the state of Tamil Nadu and nationally. It's a Heineken brand that United Breweries is launching. We are in partnership with them, and through sales promotions, AMSTEL becomes launching AMSTEL in India for the last 2 years. We introduced the brand in India only last year in Karnataka and in Tamil Nadu this year. The brand is less than 12 months old in India. We launched Heineken a couple of years ago, and this is the 2nd brand that we are launching locally made in India from their portfolio. So they are very keen to bring it across the world. Like I said, India is one of the 110 countries that's already in. Industry allows us to make beers only under 8% alcohol. The specifications of percentage under that is beers are made less than 5%, which are your mild beer brands like Kingfisher Premium. And then you have brands which are 5 to 8%, which is your strong beer brands. So Amstel falls in that category of 5 to 8%.